Paris, a city that whispers romance, history, and beauty at every turn. Its streets carry the echoes of poets, painters, and dreamers. This is your perfect 5-day guide to the City of Lights. From iconic landmarks to quiet corners, we'll explore the very best of Paris, one breathtaking moment at a time. Whether you're planning a future trip or just exploring from your screen, this journey will leave you inspired. You arrive in Paris as the morning mist rises above its timeless rooftops. The city greets you with soft light and cafe aromas dancing in the air. At the airport, you grab a taxi or board the RER train straight to the center of it all. As you glide into the city, the Eiffel Tower appears like a dream on the horizon. You check into a cozy boutique hotel near the Seine or an airy apartment tucked inside Le Marais. Your bags hit the floor, your shoes hit the cobblestones, and just like that, Paris begins. Your first destination is the Eiffel Tower. You make your way to the Trocadero platform where it rises above the skyline like a sculpture of light and steel. The view takes your breath away, even if you've seen it 100 times in pictures. Elevator or stairs, you reach the top just as the sky starts to glow golden. From here, Paris looks endless, rooftops stretching out like poetry. Down below, the Seine sparkles and the city hums. As the day fades, you board a glass-roofed boat for a cruise on the river. One by one, the monuments begin to glow. Notre-Dame, the Louvre, the bridges of history. Paris by night is not just beautiful, it's enchanted. The next morning, you start early at the Louvre. Even if you only explore the courtyards and glass pyramid, the grandeur wraps around you like art itself. You wander through the Tuileries gardens, past fountains and statues, where Parisians sip coffee in quiet corners. En route to Rivoli, you pause at a sidewalk cafe for a buttery croissant and café crème. Every bite tastes like tradition. You head down the Champs-Élysées, where the trees are perfectly trimmed and every window tempts you. Street musicians play. People stroll. Time slows down. At the end of the avenue, the Arc de Triomphe stands tall and proud. You climb to the top. The view stretches out in all directions, the grand boulevards radiating like the sun. You take it in with silence. With awe. In the afternoon, you drift into Montmartre, the artist's hill. Cobbled streets curl around pastel houses. A street painter offers to sketch your portrait under a striped umbrella. You agree. The lines come to life. Nearby, cafes bustle with laughter and the smell of warm crepes. You climb towards Sacré-Cœur, white and bright against the sky. From its steps, the whole of Paris unfolds beneath you. As the sun dips low, the city turns to gold. The third day begins with no hurry. This is a city that was made for slow mornings. You sip a noisette and take your time. Then you walk across the river to the Musée d'Orsay, a train station turned temple of art. Inside, the brushstrokes of Van Gogh, Monet, and Degas wrap around you like a dream. You stand still, lost in color. Later, you find yourself wandering through Galerie Vivienne, one of Paris's hidden covered passages. Glass ceilings, mosaic floors, and vintage charm. Boutiques line the walkways, filled with silk scarves, rare books, and French perfume. You lose yourself in it all. The Latin Quarter calls you next. Its alleyways twist like vines, full of stories. Here, a jazz trio plays under a stone archway. There, an old woman sells second-hand novels by weight. You find Shakespeare and Company, the bookstore of legends. Wooden shelves groan with stories. Outside, you stroll toward the Pantheon and the gardens beyond. The scent of roses follows you. You end the day watching the silhouette of Notre-Dame at sunset, standing proud even through restoration. The bells chime. The sky blushes. Your fourth morning begins at the train station. Today you escape Paris, only briefly. A short ride brings you to the Palace of Versailles. The gates open and you're transported. Gold, marble, chandeliers, and it's all impossibly grand. You enter the Hall of Mirrors. History reflects back at you in every pane. Outside, the gardens stretch as far as the eye can see. Fountains dance. Paths lead through sculpted hedges. You rent a bike. You explore. You breathe in opulence. For something more playful, you could choose Disneyland Paris. Just as easy to reach. The castle, the rides, the joy, it's all here. Especially if you're with kids, or just young at heart. As you return to Paris, the evening is calm. You find a quiet bistro on a side street. Candlelight flickers. And the city once again reminds you, it knows romance like no other. On your final day, you rise with the markets. Rue Claire opens its eyes with fresh fruit, cheese wheels, and crusty baguettes. You buy strawberries, brie, and a bottle of Bordeaux. With a picnic in hand, you walk to the banks of the Seine. You sit. You eat. You watch the world drift by. For a final view, you head to the rooftop of Galeries Lafayette. It's free. And unforgettable. The Eiffel Tower waves from a distance. The domes of Paris curve into the sky. You take a deep breath. You try to hold it all. You wander through boutique shops one last time, choosing a notebook, a scarf, or a fragrance. Something to take Paris home with you. You write yourself a postcard. Because this feeling, this light, it must be remembered. Your last stop is your first love. The Eiffel Tower sparkles every hour on the hour. You wait. Thousands of lights twinkle like champagne bubbles. And just like that, Paris has changed you. It's not a place you visit once. It's a feeling you carry with you. In your step. In your smile. In the way you pause just a moment longer to enjoy the light. If this journey moved you, even a little, like and share this video. And don't forget to subscribe, because the world is wide, and we're only getting started. Merci, and see you in the next city.